It truly is remarkable how obsessed he remains with me, but this latest tweet is so typical of him. Nothing has been more examined and looked at than my emails. We all know that. So he's either lying or delusional or both. There was no subpoena, as he says in a tweet this morning. So maybe there does need to be a rematch. I mean, obviously, I can beat him again.
I see what you did there, Leroy. She can get no satisfaction. Pretty smooth. You got to watch this one. I'm Sebastian Gorka, and that was the Harridan herself, who said nothing's been so examined as the 35,000 emails that nobody's ever seen, and it's time for a rematch because Donald Trump is the delusional one. Andrew Klavan of the Daily Wire, would you care to comment on who's the delusional one?
You know what's interesting? If I had time and the staff to do it, I could put together a 5-minute montage of Hillary Clinton saying that's an old story about scandals that she has never addressed. It is a typical Clinton response. What they do is they stonewall and stonewall and stonewall both Bill and Hillary, and then they say, oh, that's an old story. Well, yeah, it is an old story, but none of it has ever been cleared up. Whitewater never has been cleared up. The malfeasance at the Clinton Foundation has never been cleared up. And the fact that she destroyed and bleach bit all those emails that she wasn't supposed to be sending in the first place, that's never been cleared up. So she is, I got to say, Crooked Hillary is one of Trump's better nicknames because she really is the real deal. I love, because I love comedy, I love the delusion that she won last time. I mean, that's genuinely, she's running for the second term of president of her imagination.
President of the Republic of Hillary's imagination. I have to ask you this. I was on stage for my book tour, my new book, The War for America's Soul, with Larry Elder last night in, where were we? It's been a whirl, but Sacramento. And he was asked a question about Hillary running and whether it's going to happen. And his response, and it's a classic line he likes to use every time on his show, he said, "Can we get so lucky?" Andrew, do you think she should run? Would that be good?
You know, I wish she would do it. I cannot believe that we would get that lucky. I mean, maybe I'm just a pessimist. I just can't think that the comedy could be delivered at that level in our lifetime. But it would be something else. I have to tell you, I have moments when I worry that Michelle Obama will descend like this deus ex machina and actually be a powerful candidate, though I think she would lose in the long run. But Hillary Clinton, you have got to be kidding me. I mean, at this point, it is so embarrassing. I feel embarrassed for her, really, when she gets up and she says, oh, I lost because of this, I lost because of that, I lost because of this. Oh, but I really won.
Andrew Klavan, hang on, mark this day in your calendars. Andrew Klavan feels sorry for Hillary Clinton. I never thought it would happen, but you heard it on national radio. The Grand Master feels sorry for the Harridan.
It's just sometimes people sink so low. There's nothing you can do but have a little bit of Christian kindness toward them.
In all your scripts, I have to ask you this because you're a super successful screenwriter. You've been associated with big blockbuster films, associated with Clint Eastwood. Your latest fantasy series is Another Kingdom. It's out there. The podcast, the book, you can get it at anotherkingdombook.com. Have you ever had a villain in any one of your screenplays or novels as evil as the former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton?
Well, you know, it really is interesting that you and I probably will not live to hear the whole story of what these people did. Yeah. I mean, I am the opposite of a conspiracy theorist. I think most people are too stupid to run conspiracies. Yep. But sometimes I look at the list of people who have vanished and died while attacking the Clintons, and just a little chill goes up the back of my spine. I don't know if we'll ever hear the real story of what they've done. The stuff with the money that comes in and has enriched them, and the things that she has done for people while in office, while her husband got speaking fees that were outrageously inflated. I mean, those things are just really, we really don't know. We really don't have the whole story of the way these people operated, but they certainly operated with a kind of royal indifference to the law, or certainly to any impression that we might have of how corrupt they were. But this thing that Trump keeps harping on about how she bleach bit her phone so that they couldn't get any evidence, why that doesn't appall any normal journalist is just a testimony to how corrupt our journalists have
But
become.
Andrew,
I mean,
it's like having, show hosts saying, "Oh, Hunter Biden, that was just a regular kind of job, 50 grand a month, knew nothing about it, former drug addict, kicked out of the Navy, that's just a regular kind of job." That's the level of insanity. If you need to get away from it all, if you need to just unwind with a fabulous story, check out my friend Andrew Klavan's new book. It is Another Kingdom plus the podcast, anotherkingdombook.com. Follow him on Twitter. He's got a good Twitter game. Andrew Klavan, no E's, Klavan, and also at the Daily Wire and the host of one of the best podcasts out there, The Andrew Klavan Show.